Hi, I'm Maryon, and today I'm going to read you a chapter from my new book, which is called A Sea of Stars. And A Sea of Stars is about a little girl called Maya, and her family are very protective of her, so she doesn't get a lot of freedom. And she really loves to surf, and all she really wants to be doing is out there surfing. And her mum keeps saying, no, stay home, because her mum's really afraid that she's going to lose her. Because when Maya was little, they had a little baby boy who died. So this has made her mum really worried. And what Maya's family decide to do is to adopt a 10-year-old girl called Kat. The story is told from Maya's point of view and really talks about how the two girls find their way to become sisters. And what I wanted to show in the story was that often siblings argue, you fight, often you don't like your brothers or your sisters, but at the end of the day, love is thicker than blood, and generally when things go wrong, families pull together. Anyway, so the bit I'm going to read you is just before, it's the night before Kat comes to live with them. And on the last trip they had, because when you adopt a child, you take it out for a few visits at first before you go home for the first night. And before they left, they were in a cafe and Kat stole some cake. And Maya said to her, no, you mustn't steal. We'll buy it for you if you want it. And Kat says to her, I do what I want, no one tells me. And that kind of nibbles away at Maya, and she starts to wonder why she's such a good girl all the time and why she can't do what she wants some of the time. So anyway, I'm going to read it to you. It's late now, really late, and I should be sleeping. But it's hard to get to sleep knowing that tomorrow night Kat will actually be sleeping in the room next to mine, making our house her home, being my sister at last. I look down at the bay beneath the cliffs, black and shimmering water under the moon. Peach's paradise, that's her cat, stretches and licks her paws. I tickle her tummy and she wriggles and purrs. I really want to know what happened to Kat and Jordan. Jordan is Kat's little brother. I want to know how exactly life can get so mixed up that children get taken away. I mean, how can that actually happen? My life feels so boring and safe compared to Kat's that a part of me would really like something dramatic and exciting to happen. I might feel different then. I might feel braver. My imagination starts getting really carried away, and I see Kat and me being those girls on the NSPCC adverts on telly, like the ones where they're hiding, all scared and trembling in dark shadows, waiting for bad stuff to happen. And where the boys in hoodies huddle together, hungry and dirty on the stairs. I imagine myself phoning up Childline to get some help with some big problem that I can't solve on my own. I imagine the kind voice at the end of the phone making me cry. And I'm about to drift off to sleep with my imagination bubbling away when Kat's words echo loud in my head. I do what I want. No one tells me. That's when I send the text. My phone trembles in my hands. My clammy fingers slip on the keys. Really? Texts Anna. Really? I text back. I creep downstairs. Mum and Dad are sleeping. I like being up so late alone. It's like I'm in one of Dad's murder mystery films, with the house quiet and just the velvet silence of nighttime ticking around me. I'm going to make an adventure of my own. All I need are firelighters, matches, and a packet of marshmallows. I stuff everything into a bag, open the door, and slide outside. I really feel like I'm in a film now. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. The damselflies are whirring more than ever. Maya White doesn't do this kind of thing. The breeze ruffles through my hair. I shiver with excitement, loving the feeling of adventure in my feet. I take a big, deep breath, look up at the bright white moon, and peel the layers of cotton wool off me. I pop Mum's silver bubble with a pin and shoo the angel bodyguards away. I stand up, tall and brave and alone, and a million twinkling stars rain down on me, tumbling in the night. The wind flaps sand in my eyes, my heart thumps loud in my chest, and a voice yells in my head, "Don't do this, Maya, Mum will go crazy if she finds out." But I don't listen. I don't care. I have to have an adventure of my own. Cat can't be the only one. I start up the path, and that's okay because the house is behind me, still warm on my back. I can still see my bedroom light and Peach's paradise stretching out on the window seat, watching me. Then I'm out on the track, and a sliver of fear cuts through me. The damselflies whir in my head. A cloud travels over the moon, and everything goes black. An owl screeches. A hedgehog scuttles past my feet. I should turn back. A part of me wants to. I almost call Anna to say, "Go back home, this is a stupid idea." But Cat wouldn't do that. Cat would do what she wanted without anyone telling her what to do. I open up the gate and it creaks like deathly white bones. I imagine skeleton hands reaching up from the deep earth below and dragging me down. I bury my hands in my pockets and turn my back to the wind. I keep walking further and further away from the house, my heart beating louder than a drum. I can do this. I can. I climb down the steep cliff steps. It's tricky in the dark and the stones are loose. I keep stumbling and tripping. I tear my jeans on the rock and graze my knee. It stings like mad, but I'm not going back, not now. Down on the bay, the oily black water swishes and sways and shimmers. It looks like some kind of threatening and beautiful monster, and threatening and beautiful at the same time, a dark, shiny monster stretching across the sand. A private midnight lagoon inviting me to play. And the diamond stars studding the universe, and the twinkling lights from the houses, and the strings of little fairy lights along the bay twinkle in the water, a beautiful sea of stars. And then I see Anna already waiting. "You're mad," she whispers. "Maybe," I say, "but I'm tired of being so good all the time. My life is so boring. I always do what I'm told. I need an adventure, and this is it. I've always wondered what it would be like being down here at night when everyone else is sleeping. Cat does what she wants, and I'm 2 years older than her. I don't see why I can't too." We gather up some driftwood, make a little fire, and Anna clucks on about how crazy my mum will be if she ever finds out what we're doing. Then we giggle at our madness and squash marshmallows onto spindly bits of driftwood and toast them and let the soft sticky goo melt to warm sweet cream in our mouths. "I'll race you," I squeal, pulling off my jeans. "Maya, we can't go in the sea," hisses Anna. "It's too dark. No one's around. It's too dangerous." I glare at Anna. Her eyes cloud over with fear. "I do what I want," I say. "No one tells me." And Cat's words are gold and silver angels on my tongue. I turn away from Anna and race to the edge of the oily black water that stretches out in front of me like a huge empty page. I don't care if she doesn't join me. That's her problem, not mine. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. I whisper so quietly that no one but the mermaids and the seashells and the fishes can hear. I do what I want. No one tells me. And then I say it a little louder, and if I weren't so afraid of waking everyone up, I'd scream it at the top of my lungs. Then Anna's right by me, wearing nothing but her knickers and a wild tiger smile. We charge into the sea, muffling our shrieks as the cold water freezes us and sparkles all glittery on our skin. And we sing bum cake, bum cake, bum cake like crazy. And remember the day I sat on a bit of birthday cake at Anna's and no one noticed it for hours until squidgy blue icing had seeped through my knickers to my bum. We lie on our backs, thread our hands together and float like driftwood on the waves. Everything's so black. If I close my eyes, I'm not sure where I end and Anna begins. I'm not sure where she ends and I begin. We've been best friends for so long and done so much together. It's like we've actually melted into one person with one brain and one warm heart beating us into life. I hope it will be like this with Kat. Anyway, I hope you liked that. And remember, the book is called A Sea of Stars, and you should be able to get it in your bookshops or on my website or Amazon, Waterstones online. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Lots of love. Bye.